Hello, beautiful explorer. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. This is the Mystic Maze, and for today, pick a card reading. I would like to see what's the message for you from your masculine part. So the masculine side inside of you that is making you so powerful, so independent, so the masculine energies that are in you. And what is the message they are bringing for you? Okay, so let's see the options for today. So I've been checking this Italian card and they are so wonderful. This is a butterfly for pile number 1 and maze number 1. This is the fox for pile and maze number 2. And this is firefly for maze and pile number 3. So whenever you're ready, take your time. Also pause the video if it is necessary. And whenever you're ready, you can find me in your maze. See you there. Hello, explorer. This is the card you picked. This is Farfalla. And this is speaking about transformation and poetry. So the masculine side of you, I'm feeling like if this is your choice, pile 1, and if you're here, welcome and let's enter your maze, because this is bringing a lot of fresh energies. So your masculine side is speaking about transformation in a very soft way, in a very splendid way, and also bringing a lot of poetry, so gentle words, kindness to you. But let's see other tarot oracle cards first, I would say. Yes, okay, so this is the butterfly. I hope you see it. This is the butterfly. I leave it here, Farfalla, okay? So let's see some card for you, my dear one. I will pick one for each. Okay. We do have first the train, okay, of Smarties. You see how colorful it is. This is the Smartie trains, and we're speaking about determination in here. Okay, so this is the first card. Then we do have for you, my dear one. What's the message from your masculine part that is already inside of you? Just one. We have the wolf. Is devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit, ride wildly into the freedom of your knowing. This is from the Witch's Tarot. Very beautiful. We do also have, which is the message for pile 1. Divine protection, number 12. And then we do have for you, my dear, this card is calling life review. Very intriguing, very interesting. Very interesting and intriguing. So let's start from the transformation and the poetry. So the gentle word that this butterfly is bringing on for you in your life. I'm feeling like you are very determined, and this is like holding on for me, because you see this hill, this mountain is very steep. So I'm feeling like your masculine side is bringing you many energies of feeling concentrating, not to lose the focus that you have maybe in your project, but also in your life. I feel like also this is regarding your lifestyle. I feel like you want to reach higher places, you know. This is very steep, and this is going to bring new colors and also some kind of playful joys. I'm feeling like it's very plural, you know, a lot of satisfaction with your determination. So this calling, this message, if it is for you and if it is resonating, is telling that you need to stay focused, keep on doing the things you want to do, and stay free of mind. Also to feel free to play with your inner child and with your masculine side. He wants to be playful with you, but also very concentrated. So hold on to the things you love and to the things you want to do and to the things you want to grab in your life, because I'm feeling like with this wolf card as well, in here the message is there is a calling for you. So there is a higher aim for you to to reach, you know. And I'm feeling like your masculine part is saying to you, be determined, be the best version of yourself, because that's the only way you can understand the calling. And even though sometimes you do not understand fully the calling for you, I'm feeling like this is bringing a lot of trust on who you are, on the freedom that you want. So this is like a free spirit card for me. So the wolf also that is howling at the moon can be a wilder side that you have inside and you were never able to free properly. And this time is for you a new mystical step in your life, maybe in career, maybe with relationships. But remember that the first important relationship is with the self. So I'm feeling like this calling is for your freer part, you know, that you have to discover, that you have to let go. I mean, to spread the energies, distribute the energies in this lifetime. I'm feeling like with this divine connection, I feel like the masculine is like knocking at your door and it's like saying, I'm here. I want a better connection with you. So reconnect to yourself, recollect yourself, because I'm here and I want to be integrated with you in your life, because my energy is of protection, you know. Yes, usually is much more the protection, it could be more feminine, but I'm feeling like also the masculine side with a lot of aggression, a lot of testosterone sometimes can bring a lot of energies of, you know, protecting the pack, if we're speaking about wolf. And I'm feeling like is knocking at you, is just trying to reach you, is trying to calling you. There is a calling for you, and your masculine side is saying to you, I want to be in your life, so just integrate me. Integration is like, is to combine new elements or maybe old elements that you were never considering in your life, and this is like for the best. Yes, a lot of ashes, you know. Also the ashes, when there is a fire, they can be very useful, you know. And this is like life review. So I moved those ashes that were coming from the incense, but also from the fire of life. And I'm feeling like with this butterfly, the transformation, I'm feeling like communication also is a very beautiful key in here, because with this life review is like seeing things from a new perspective. So you don't have to change anything, actually. You don't have to change things. You have to integrate them because they are resonating inside of you. And this owl of the wolf is also a higher calling from your higher self that is already there. It's trying to get your attention, to grab your attention, you know. It's like grasping from somewhere inside right there, maybe inside the ashes, because sometimes we do think that ashes or other, you know, scum, you know, are not very useful for us. But I'm feeling like in here it's like letting go of something that is not necessary and make a review on your life. So rewrite your story and try to integrate much better. So we're speaking about a more gentle word that you're whispering to yourself, and this time is the masculine side of you that is presented in front of your eyes and trying to bring you a message of mix, you know, of matching new things that you didn't think were possible to match. And but to create, this is a calling for, you know, to create a new mix of things, a life review. You see, life review, many options, many windows, many portals as well. So let's see the tarots. But I'm feeling like this transformation from the butterfly and also poetry are for gentle words that you can have inside of you, and they are trying to bring you news, but maybe from your past masculine that we're not really able to express, you know. Let's see 5 tarots for you, my dear one. Let's see 5 tarots for you. What's the message from your masculine side? We do have the 2 of Pentacles. This one was calling. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Can be related to career for sure for the moment, because we have a lot of Pentacles. Okay. We do also have the Queen of Cups. We do also have the Knight of Cups. And finally, we do have the 10 of Cups. This is very beautiful, and for a much higher purpose in your mystical journey. At the back of the deck, we do have the Nine of Wands. So I'm feeling like those cards are saying that you are kind of very energetic. I'm feeling like your energies are super. Let me move the cards. These are so okay. So I'm feeling like with this transformation and gentle words accompanied with this Nine of Wands, that is the Nueve de Bastos, you know, it's like you are very guarded. This is representing some sort of mountain, some sort of little village where there are walls around it, and I'm feeling like it's very, you know, divided from the rest. So but a lot of energies are in this. I'm feeling like it's a mountain, but also some sort of volcano, and I'm feeling like those energies are, you know, with those bastos, you know, wands that are on it, is like representing the energies. It's like you are creating some sort of protection for your energies, but I'm feeling like they want to be freer, you know, to set them free. You need to set them free if you want to discover the best part of yourself, of your side, and integrate the masculine side. Because I'm feeling like in here we have a lot of fire energies. We do also have pentacles, so slow energies. The Two of Pentacles represent here some sort of managing of situation. Is like you're trying to jiggling or juggling, depending on the point of you want to see things and how you want to handle them. And I feel like regarding masculine energies is like from one side being practical, on the other side is like you're not divided, but you're trying to keep it together. You're trying to let those two elements, you know, one more is like softer and the other one is more practical, you know. And I'm feeling like you're trying to mix your energies and you're doing it well for the moment, but it's like you feel this sort of division. I'm picking like these energies are also bringing some kind of financial situation, pragmatical situation. So the message is for this is when someone is in need and is starting from an exchange of energy. So I'm feeling like, again, with the transformation card, with also the wall, to set free something, you know, okay, and also with this life review that we had in the hand, is like bringing some energies of exchange with the self. So I'm picking like the masculine energies in you are saying, I'm here, I want to communicate, let me exchange and to balance things, because we see also in here the elements of balancing energies. Finally, I see with those Cups energies a lot of strong movement. Okay, so very brand new beginnings. This queen is very supportive as long as she stay accompanied with the king or the Knight of Cups. So a lot of movement. So this is like the feminine side is trying to go to meet halfway with your other side, that is the masculine energies, because I'm feeling like someone is knocking, some energies are knocking in here and are very supportive with the self. So your higher calling is for satisfaction. So this is very complete card. This is the 9, sorry, it's not a 10. Yes, but it's trying to say, yes, you are okay with that, and this is like the milestone for you to be, nearer and nearer that kind of transformation and that review that you deserve, because it's knocking. It's high time for you to consider that. And I'm feeling like with this 9 of Cups representing some kind of satisfaction for the moment and to be fulfilled. I mean, fully it's the 10, but the 9 is a very important card in here of equilibrium, of balancing again. When you are satisfied with your life, with your energies, and you let them mix together. So this is the message that I see for you, my dear explorer, with a lot of divine connections, so communication, gentle words that are coming, balancing of something, again, you are moving between two energy fields, and I'm feeling like your mystical message in here is to not to keep up with the guards. You have the guard up, and to set it free and to live the life you desire with much more gentle word, and also to become this beautiful transformation, this beautiful butterfly, as you deserve to glow up and to be special. Okay, so hope you enjoyed. If you want to mix and share energies with me as well, you can click many buttons. I hope that you like it, and I give you my best blessing. See you very soon. Bye. Pile 2, welcome. This is Volpe, this is the fox, and it's about, okay, resilience, that is adattabilità, and reactivity. You see, those cards are very beautiful for me, are Italian, and I really love also Italian artists for tarot. So I will leave this fox in here. So what's the message? Let's enter your maze. So I'm feeling like, first of all, if you're feeling like picking this fox is for being reactive to something, so maybe something happened to you, and this is a timeless reading, so this message is activating the moment you want to see it, you're able to see it. We do have manifestation, first of all, very, very strong cards for the moment for you, my dear pile 2. Let's see some other oracle messages. We do have resilience, manifestation, very empowering reading. Practical intuition, yes, practical, that is more masculine than feminine. I'm feeling like the magician, some sort of alchemy in here for the moment. Let's see some other messages. What's the message for you, pile 2? Candle magic is saying, speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. So I feel like something that was, you know, unseen, untold, and is like, your masculine side is asking you to show, to express this kind of, you know, thoughts, feelings, energies. Let's see one last card for you, my dear. Pile 2. We have scissors. Okay. So let's start from the end. I feel like this is, I mean, the order of the cards can be casual or can be specific, but I feel like this is representing some sort of, you know, conclusion, some sort of twisting point for you. In order to be resilient, the message is that for you. And to be reactive, to react to something, you need to cut off the things that you don't need anymore. And I'm feeling like your masculine side is saying to you, you need to make a choice. You need to cut off some, you know, some fringes, to design new lines, you know, new boundaries, to define better. This is like also giving me a sense of made to measure, you know, to bring into your life elements that are made for you, you know, made on you for you. So you need to decide what to keep and what to, you know, release. I'm feeling like with this manifestation card, also the message in here is like, you have a lot of things inside of you, and is also shown by the other card that is this candlelight. It's like something is unsaid. It's like you're not showing the masculine side of you properly. I'm not saying using force or being aggressive, because sometimes we do mistaken that for that kind of energy. But I do not think that this is the only way through which you can manifest your masculine side. But I'm feeling like also masculine is for determination, is for protecting, you know, for being more pragmatical, to be something like put some rules. And I feel like to be the ruler, the king also of your own kingdom. Also because you already have the queen inside, you know, the princess, and many other elements from the feminine, you know. I'm feeling like you need to release that part too. I'm feeling like this message is for acknowledging for you on your mystical journey that the masculine side is very strong and it wants to be empowered, wants to be expressed, you know. So I'm feeling like maybe a little advice in here. I don't know if you're fond of candles. Maybe you can speak to your masculine side in front of a candle, maybe in a proper corner, you know, that you create for that occasion. And I feel like you need to manifest that. So you need to find your stronger side. And I'm feeling like this is speaking of some sort of alchemy, you know. The alchemy card is for the magician. The magician is also, yes, some kind of illusionist, but is a very, for me, represents some kind of single man that is empowering himself to connect the earth, you know, the earth, to the sky, to, it has some sort of obliqueness, you know. It's very transversal energies, and this is like the message for me in here for you, my dear pile number 2. But let me know if it is resonating and it's touching many points. I'm feeling like also with this practical intuition, your masculine side and part is trying to tell you, let's get down to business. So get okay, yes, you see your maze, but do not get lost, because you need to be more pragmatical. You need to move yourself by visualizing, you know, the results, and to plan something. So it's like also for career could be, but also for, if we're speaking, for example, about personal resources. I'm feeling like this reading is very energizing. So the energies that are coming to me are very strong, of, you know, resilience that can be sweet, because sometimes you don't need to do many actions. You just need to, I mean, let go, you know, the cut off, the scissors. But sometimes also you need to energize, to react to life, to react to things, to express them. Not in a strong way. I mean, I'm feeling like we're speaking about empowering, because in here it said, speak your breath, okay, into the velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire. So there is a hidden desire too. And I'm feeling like if you face that, if you're able to see that, and if you acknowledge that kind of message, you can be more, you know, braver with yourself. You're more conscious of the great power that you bring with you and within your masculine side. Let's see 5 tarots for you, my dear. This one is calling. We have the 5 of Swords. Very mental for the moment. Very mental energies, I see. This one. We do have Temperance. Okay, I see why. We do also have the Lovers. Very, very, very loving energies that are coming right now. It's like a caress. They are caressing me. So this message is for you, pile 2. Let's see. Last 2 cards. We do have Ace of Wands. A little bit of fire. Hair, fire. I see in here as elements. Last card for you, my dear explorer. Pile 2. What's the message for pile 2 from the masculine side? We do have the 2 of Swords. So I'm feeling like you're very conflicted. And we have the Hermit. The Hermit. Do you remember the Hermit? So the card of the Hermit is saying that you are digging, and I'm feeling like you are on some kind of journey. So you're making your step in this beautiful, wonderful life. And I'm feeling like in this specific moment, for some of you, you're very solitary. So you are just wandering solo. You're inside of you. You're very full of resources. This is like the light lantern, a sort of lantern. And this is a stick, you know, where you can help you through the worst passages, you know, between one mountain and one shadow, also from one valley to the other city that you have inside of you. And it's like a moment of discovery. It's some sort of closure as well. I mean, I'm feeling like when you are, I'll put the main energies at the back of the deck in here, okay, for you to see, next to the Fox. Fox is very curious animal, you know, don't you remember? So I don't know if you consider the Fox very strong or not, but I'm feeling like this curiosity is bringing her to, you know, to defeat the limits. You know, the sky is the limit, and you decide what sky you're looking at in your life. So I'm also feeling like we are starting this reading with the tarots with the 5 of Swords, and we are ending it with the 2 of Swords. So I'm feeling like you are kind of conflicted, and that's also resonating with the Scissors. Remember the Scissors? I'm feeling like there's something is untold, and I'm feeling like you're afraid to express or to take a position in front of the situation that you are living right now with yourself. And I'm feeling like those conflicts are mental. So we're speaking about more mental field. So it's the air element, you know. And I'm picking like you sound confused because there is no opponent in here. So it's not war, okay? It's very internal struggle that you are showing in here for the moment, that your masculine side is showing us. But in the middle of it, that's the best part of it, we do have temperance, so patient. I'm feeling like your masculine side is showing some kind of way out, some kind of key. And if you're very solitary right now, if you're going solo, I'm feeling like with this manifestation is like saying you will need more time. For some of you, very long, very, long period of time required to do that, to center better the situation, to come to some sort of, you see, this is a new balance, equilibrium, this is a Latin word. It's like you're coming to two sides of a story, you're the center of it. It's like those energies are struggling for you, but those energies are struggling inside of you and in your mind especially. But I'm feeling like if you have patience to find the good jars for you, you will receive that abundance of new balance in life. But it takes a lot of time and you patient, but it's coming your way. So this is the message for you. And also find self-love. So I'm feeling like for this in Italian is adattabilità, and is saying, is resilience. When you are proactive and you are able to understand the best of the situation and grab it for what it is, and to adapt yourself, or to find a cohesion, not to crush against reality, but to embrace it properly and to love it in some kind of way. I feel like love is full of expansion. The message in here is of self-love. So the masculine side of you is in love with your feminine side and with your higher self. So in this mystical journey, it could be possible that for some of you, very specific, this is also for self-love, or it could be on the other end, a new love that is coming in, okay? And maybe that makes you so confused. I'm feeling like also with this Ace of Wands, is like everything you want is possible. This is masculine energies, that is making, this is like wand, a stick, but it's not just a stick, it's full of, some sort of wind in here. I see a lot of flowers, so a lot of lively elements that are coming in your journey. And I'm feeling like you want that change. You are bringing your wants as well alone with yourself, and I feel like you need to dig deeper, but more emotionally or more intuitively, okay, to find the resilience, to find adaptability inside of you, because you have all these wonderful qualities, and you need to be more pragmatical. It's like the magician. You need to be more the ruler. You set the rule, you set the boundaries, you find your connection with your masculine, and I'm feeling like everything is going to be gorgeous the way you want, with a lot of patience, okay? So it's a long way coming, but step by step, I'm feeling like no more conflict are coming for you, because you will be able to balance, to give the self-love to all the sides and parts that are inside of you. So this is the message, my dear explorer. I hope you enjoyed. Take only the things that are resonating, as this is general. So if you want to comment and exchange some energies with me, you can click many buttons. It's really free and up to you. I give you many hugs and you have my blessing. I hope to see you very, very soon. I see you. Bye. Hello, dear firefly. In Italian is lucciola. And if you're here, let's enter your maze, okay? So the message for you, my dear explorer, is simplicity, easy things, and also childhood, okay? Childhood. So I feel like this message for you is very coming from a long path. a very, maybe something that you didn't think it was inside of you, but right now you are discovering that it may be possible that it's there, and that part of you as a mystical message for you. But let's enter your maze, my dear. So what's the message for pile 3? For maze 3 as well. Let's see what the cards or the oracle cards are saying. This card, okay. This is very funny because this also reminds me of, you know, story time when you are in bed and when you are a child. It's a very gentle side, very of storytelling with the stars, the moon, the pillow. Very sleepy time, you know, when you close your eyes and you are in a better connection with yourself, maybe. Let me just see one card for you. What's the message for pile 2? 2 of them are coming. Very slippery this time. And very full of ashes. We have the veil. Let's see the meaning later on. And the underworld. Wow, this is very deep. I told you again, the moon is coming, and the moon, the light, you know, the firefly is very specific, I think. Other oracle card for you, my dear. What's the message for pile number 3? We do have divine connection. And one last oracle card. And mystical journey. I will let you see all the cards because I have moved the location. And what's the message for pile 3? Wow, too many, so I will keep this one. Self-care. Okay, this is very deep and very emotional, so feel free to pause the video and if it's triggering you as well. So we're speaking about childhood, and this is going to be very deep. I'm feeling like with this card in the beginning, I'm feeling like we're speaking about something very related to nighttime, bedtime. I'm feeling like we can also be speaking about, in this message, in this maze, my dear explorer, about the dreams that you were able to make when you were a child. So the private space also that you had during that moment of the day, I mean, of the night, you know. I feel like we're speaking about desires. I'm feeling like I have a lot of energies that are coming from the need that you have, so the personal need that you were having as a child, and I feel like that's the most important part. And also we are, you see how water is coming, the light and water are the 2 elements, light and water. You see, we do have in here nature, this woman in many, you know, crying. She's crying and she's having some sort of bath. There can be also some sort of baptism, but maybe she's understanding the divine connection with the masculine side, and maybe it's like having the message of neglecting that side, and right now it's coming, but very gently right back to you. So if it's the message for you, let's continue. This is very of tenderness, of being simple things that are part of your day, or maybe that you removed them, maybe you forgot them. And I'm feeling like a lot of tenderness coming in. Let's see what's the message of the veil. Number 41. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. A half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. So this is kind of heavy message. I'm feeling like you had foggy eyes, okay? It's like you had some sort of, the veil that you had is like you were crying, okay? You were in a foggy place, or maybe you created a fog inside of you because some sort of grieving is coming to me as well, so sadness. So I told you, if this is too much for you, pause the video and, you know, turn off this video. It's okay for me. I understand fully, okay? But I'm thinking like this veil, this fog is like, yes, maybe it can be possible that life created that situation for you, but I'm also feeling like you were in a very bad situation, in a very bad position, if we're speaking about childhood, and you were crying a lot. I'm feeling like a lonely child, but I'm not saying, and I'm not saying that you were really lonely, but I feel like that emotionally, that's the masculine side coming to me saying that you were like abandoned. And this is like such a heavy topic, you know, to face. So I just give some words to that, but not going too deep, you know. This, you decide how far you can go or you want to go with that. I'm feeling like we are speaking about in this message from the underworld is like the underworld number 40. And over your known, a shift is near. Take a leap, your journey is clear. So it's like these underground energies from the underworld is like, again, connected with deep desire. So it's like, I'm feeling like the subconscious is like trying to express something, and desires a shift, you know, a leap of faith. And this is like remind me of the Fool card in the tarots. And even though it's doomy, it's like for the best. So it's like two phases. You were not able to see. You were dreaming a lot. And very connected with your childhood. I feel like for some of you, very specific, it's like that was your safe place. That was your safe place. It's like home is coming to me. That was home for you. So a specific place physically, but also mentally, where you use it to, you know, to refuge yourself, to put a veil between you and reality. And I feel like right now your masculine energies was scattered, fragmented, was sad. And right now they are telling to you, they're bringing you this message of hope, trust, a leap of faith. Your journey right now is clear. So make this twist, because you are divinely connected with yourself and with that part. So it's not lost. That part is still there and wants you to see the wounds, the grief, the sadness, but also to see the light, firefly, the simplicity, you know, the easy actions, very basic that you make coming from your childhood to take care of yourself. This message is very emotional, so very, very gentle words, I would say, with the tarots right now. This is very emotional for me. I understand this light. We all been passing through hard times. Maybe you're pile 3, maybe you're explorer. So this is a very sweet message for you. So what are the 5 tarots for you? Okay. They are okay. So we do have 10 of swords, 10 of swords. You know, you see the heart. You see the heart. In Spanish, they would say corazón espinado. You know? Okay. We do also have the 7 of Pentacles. We do also have temperance, healing, balancing of something. We do have the lovers, self-love for you, and the Knight of Pentacles. Very beautiful cards that are coming. And I want a lot of cards were jumping out. I will keep these as the back of the deck is the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. So I'm feeling like with this 2 of Cups, it's like satisfaction that you want. It's like a brand new relationship, and I feel like this relationship can be with the self. I'm feeling like you have been making such a long journey to find your light, to find the easiest action to, it's like getting to acknowledge your desires, your dreams, to make them come true. And I'm feeling like this beautiful journey, you brought a lot of focus on it, but sometimes you're so courageous, but sometimes it's like you get stuck with that part that was offended, you know, in some kind of way, was like doomed, you know, but all the grief, all the sadness, and I feel you, dear explorer, but I'm feeling like also this is the message for you to say new relationship. And I'm feeling like this relationship can be both with yourself and both with reality, so the other side of the story, because I'm feeling like you're very sensitive and sensible. So I'm feeling like very mystically you are so gentle, so kind, and the masculine side of you is like very full of grace, full of compassion, but not for yourself. Okay, so it's like you were too stuck right there, and right now it's time to move, to change, to twist, to make a new match, to remove the veil, to remove the fog, to come into the underworld, because there is a leap of faith possible for you if you connect divinely with yourself for self-care. I'm feeling like with this 10 of Swords, we're speaking about a lot of you felt stabbed. You felt stabbed in the back. But it's a 10, so you're moving, okay? You're moving to recalculating something more pragmatically, the 7 of Pentacles. And this recalculation of the root in this mystical journey is bringing you a lot of patience, a lot of healing. You have a lot of jars right now. With a lot, the patience that you discover in yourself, the message in here for you, very specific, is take care of yourself, find your new equilibrium, your balance. You're balancing your energies. You will be able to access to the fountain of love, of life, of self-care right now, only if you are able to see, if you unveil the veil, you know, if you reveal yourself, your true self, your true love for the past. I feel like you need to love yourself more, and you need to embrace, to hug yourself, okay, to be compassionate with everything that happened, and to leave it, to see, yes, the dreamy places and period of time that were around you or you were in, but right now also you should be more conscious of Firefly. So childhood is important, but don't let this childhood determine who you are. You can be whoever you want. You are here to follow the other lights, the stars, you know, with easy, gentle gestures of care that you make. And I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is showing us, if it is your message, my dear pile 3, is yes, you want stability. I feel like you're coming to your stability because you were starting very dreamy, but also some kind of stuck, you know, because that was the situation. And I feel like you were stuck in your dream world, but yes, it's for the best sometimes, but you were stuck there because you felt stabbed, a lot of grieving, a lot of, you know, something bad happened to you in your childhood. You were not very satisfied with that. But I'm feeling right now with self-care, you need to accept also those tears, because tears are also nurturing these, you know, waterfalls, this new flow of things. And you are coming to your garden, to your territory, to your new soil. You are more pragmatical right now. I don't want to tell you that you are less dreamy, because dreams are important, but I feel like you can be right now more focused on your desires and needs that are speaking of self-care, you know, speaking of self-love, self-acceptance of what happened, to create a brand new story. And right now you are the one who can determine the new twist in the story. With self-love, you see, those are the instruments, the how. With self-love, with expansion, with the 2 of Cups, with equal relationship within your masculine and feminine. So it's like in here, it's required the feminine energies, okay, to seal the deal, for temperance, for new balance, and also to learn something and to move to stability, okay, to be more productive for the self. And this is it, okay? So this message was intense, so let me know. I really hug you and caress you. This was super intense, my dear explorer, and I can feel you. I am fulfilled with these energies because I'm feeling like a very beautiful twist is coming your way in your mystical journey. So I give you my blessing, and I wish you the best of luck. If you want to exchange some energies, comment and like also. You can click many buttons. It was my pleasure to make my reading for you today, and I wish you, my dear firefly, the best of simplicity and the cleaning of this childhood that can bring you a lot of satisfaction in life and a brand new version if you embrace the two sides of yourself. So thank you again. I hope to see you very soon.